Before you go to sleep, listen to this. What if the stress you're carrying right now? There was a guy who planned everything in his life. He had a timeline, a goal, a vision of how things should go. He'd say, by this age I should be successful. By this time I should have money. My life should already look like this. But slowly, things didn't go his way. Plans failed. Opportunities closed. People disappointed him. And the more he tried to fix everything, the more frustrated he became. One night, exhausted and overthinking, he just sat there and said, "Why is nothing working?" That's when it hit him. He was trying to control a life that was never fully his to control. So instead of forcing everything, he did something different. He prayed. He let go. He trusted God, even without understanding everything. And little by little, peace came back. Not because everything became perfect, but because he finally stopped fighting for control. Lesson. Sometimes the reason we feel overwhelmed is because we're trying to take God's place in our life. Psalm 2 reminds us, God is still in control. And real peace comes not from forcing life to go our way, but from trusting the one who already holds it. Have you ever noticed how people today constantly want control over everything? Control over their future, control over outcomes, control over their own rules, even if it means ignoring what's right. That's exactly what Psalm 2 is showing us. Why do people imagine a vain thing? Because many of us believe we can live life without God, like we can break free from His ways and still find peace. But here's the truth we see every day. You can have freedom, but still feel lost. You can do whatever you want, but still feel empty. You can ignore God, but still face consequences you can't control. The world says do what you want, but life quietly proves that doesn't always lead to peace. Psalm 2 reminds us that no matter how powerful people think they are, God is still in control. And instead of fighting Him, the better choice is simple. Serve the Lord and put your trust in Him. Because in real life, the people who truly have peace aren't the ones who control everything. They're the ones who trust the one who does. Psalm chapter 2. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against His anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, the Lord shall have them in derision. Then shall He speak unto them in His wrath, and vex them in His sore displeasure. Yet have I set my King upon my holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree, the Lord hath said unto me, Thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings. Be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Serve the Lord with fear, and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest He be angry, and you perish from the way, when His wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in Him.